Welcome back, guys, to another KRT video. Today we're going to focus on Mawashi Geris, be it Jordan, Gedan or Chudan, and we're going to work on basics and fighting stances, giving you a variety of ways to throw these techniques that will help you. Still working on an exercise just to make sure we get a good hip rotation. We're going to make sure that we take this up in front here, and we're going to pivot around. Okay, if you're quite flexible, you might not have to pivot this supporting foot as much. We might be able to just manipulate here. This is also good because we're rotating all of them tight muscles in the hip flexor. Okay, same with the other leg. Get this up nice and high, nice and close to us. Let's not have it too far out here. We want to make sure that we keep this in nice and tight here and rotate through. It may mean you need to pivot more, depends purely on your flexibility.
So obviously Darren gave us some warming up bits and stretching bits for the upper bit of the leg, and I think a lot of people forget while doing the Mawashi Geri is also the lowest part of our leg, because obviously the start needs to be very quick, but when we do Mawashi Geri, the last bit is just as important. So I've got a warming up exercise as well. What you're just gonna do, you're going to sit down all the way, and what I'm gonna do is just stand over here and push myself up just to get this nice little reaction out of the lowest part of my leg. Just gonna do this 30 times on my right leg, 30 times on my left leg. Have fun with it.
There's going to be no substitute from working for a really long stance Zenkutsudachi for your basic version. We want the leg to come up, around, retract back into the nice long position that is Zenkutsudachi. So it's coming up, around, back. Now this may not be the most appropriate way to throw techniques and the most efficient way. What it's going to do is it's going to develop all of your muscles around, and it's going to work a really long technique as we're doing this. Don't forget, we want to really pivot this supporting foot to make sure that we get this right open here, not this hip left back.
Alright then guys, so the next exercise is a exercise to really control doing the Mawashi Geri, and we're just going to stand over here in a left Zenkutsudachi. Every time we just go to pivot our foot in, bring the knee up, and you just go down to Gedan, bring it up, Chudan, bring it up, Jodan, and go back again. And we bring it up again, down, hold it there, Chudan, hold it there, Yodan, and go back again. I want you to do this slowly. Do 10 on the right side, 10 on the left side. Maybe try this exercise for a couple of times. Have fun.
What I like to do most of the time when I'm throwing Mawashi Geri Jordans is I do the initial pickup. I pivot the foot a little bit to start off with, and I'm fortunate that I'm quite flexible, so I can potentially get away with this a little bit more than most. Then what I do is once the knee starts to come to the center line, is I pivot that back foot again to open up the stance to deliver that last little bit a little bit quicker. So you can get away with potentially a nice good pickup here, and then bring it round nice and quick at the end. And what I do is with the foot, I open a little bit initially and then really rotate that position round so it keeps the whip and the speed on the kick, and also that drive through on the knee. So we're going to be in here, here, rotating through. The initial pickup, I've pivoted slightly here, and then at the end, really opening that hip to make sure I hit the target on the center line. Okay, if we don't pivot this foot, we're going to block out this hip. It's probably going to finish at the shoulder rather than the center line of the head, unless you've got incredible flexibility within your hip. In position, up, and then rotate round at that last minute. And again, in, up, coming through. Okay, give it a go.
Right then, guys. So we'll start off with a combination right now by me, and I'm gonna show it to you how to do it without a partner, and obviously then to do it with pads or with a partner as well. So just gonna start off. I'm gonna stand there, a left jab, right cross, left hook, step back with my right leg, and at this time I'm gonna use my front leg to do a Mawashi Geri to the blind side of my partner's head, so to the back of the head. I'm just gonna stand here, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna step away and then Jordan Mawashi Geri to the blind side while I step back, skip away and do a Jordan Mawashi Geri just to the back of the head. Okay then, guys, now I'll just show it to you with a partner. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, step away, Jordan Mawashi Geri. Then from the other side again. So it's 1, 2, 3, step away, front leg Jordan Mawashi Geri, across the head, 1, 2, 3. Right then, guys, try it out and have fun with it. Us.
Welcome back. So we're going to work on the Brazilian kick now, and there's two things that you really need to concentrate on. One is a real over rotation on the pivoting foot. Secondly, we want to be able to get the leg in this position. Now most people can do this, okay? So it's not a matter of flexibility, it's a matter of making sure that your body moves into the right position to rotate, to allow that kick to come through, okay? So as we're here, we need to bring the knee up, switch, and roll it through like so. Okay? So we're here, it comes up, we switch position with the pivot on the supporting leg. And as that pivots through, it enables the hip to switch right over and then roll down through the center line rather than coming around it. 1, 2, roll through, and then hopefully what it will do is it will miss the guard. Work on this transition here. It's the only way you'll get that leg coming through.
Alright then, guys, so to follow up on Darren's Brazilian Mawashi, he just showed us how to use it from the back leg, really twist it in to your opponent. But maybe when you kick them in the face, they won't be knocked out straight away. So we need to follow up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Brazilian Mawashi with our right leg, and when we drop it down, we're gonna twist our full body in, Kakato Geri Soto Kakato Geri into our opponent. So I'm just gonna stand over here, long distance, 1, 2, and really drive it in. I'm gonna show you with the partner right now. I want you guys to have fun with it. Enjoy. So there we go. Just gonna go in Brazilian Mawashi from out this place, straight Kakato Geri, Soto Kakato Geri out there. Just gonna do it one more. Just gonna 1, 2, and really drive in the leg. Do it one more time the other side. Really drive in the leg. So I'm just gonna stand over there. Thank you. Brazilian Mawashi, and drive in our left leg with a Kakato Geri. Really, when you're at the top, drop it down, drop the weight down, drop the hips down, and have fun with it. It's not easy, but you can have a go with it. Us.